Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Seize the Day collection from KB Shimmer. So this is a 10-piece collection. It goes on sale June 14th. In the description box below, I will link the KB Shimmer site, I will link their Instagram page, and I will link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from this collection. So we have 7 bright, beautiful, ready for summer creams, and then we have 3 flaky toppers, 10 polishes to look at today, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Pink or Swim, and this is described as a bright but not quite neon pink cream. So here's our first coat of Pink or Swim. So this is super opaque on this first coat, just a little bit patchy, so I am going to go in for a second coat. Formula on this is very smooth, easy to work with, not too thick or too thin, no running or pooling or staining or anything like that. I did want to note that at the end I will be adding, at the end of each of my swatches, I'll be adding swatch photos per the usual. My macros are much more neon for all of this collection than they are in person. The swatch video is definitely the most color accurate that I got for these. So this is completely opaque in 2 coats. It does dry down a little bit dull, so you will want a glossy top coat to finish this off, but nothing in here is going to be difficult to remove. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Guava Nice Day, and this is described as a faded neon coral cream. So here's our first coat of Guava Nice Day. So this one also covers really well here on this first coat. Everything in this collection pretty much has the same, or the creams do anyway, the same formula, same finish, same feel and everything. So I'm going to be repeating myself a good bit, but this one is again not too thick or too thin, no running, staining, or pooling. So here is our second coat, and this does cover completely in 2 coats for me. Depending on your application, you may want to go in for a 3rd coat of this one, but I applied it on several different occasions and still only needed 2. Again, this is going to dry down dull, so you will want a glossy top coat to finish this off, but there's nothing in here that's going to dry textured or be difficult to remove, so there is 2 coats. Up next we have Papaya Don't Preach, and this is described as a bright orange cream. So here's our first coat of Papaya Don't Preach. Once again, covers very well here on this first coat, a little bit patchy, so I am going to go in for a second coat. Same formulas that we've been looking at so far, very smooth, not too thick or too thin, no running, pooling, or staining. So here is our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats for me. This one is also going to dry down to that duller kind of satiny finish, so if you don't like that finish, you will want a glossy top coat to finish this off. But again, these are just creams, so nothing in here is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Sand by Me, and this is described as a lemon yellow cream with a neon touch. Here is our first coat of Sand by Me. So this one does cover pretty well here on this first coat. It's the only cream in this collection that needs 3 coats for me. I could definitely see getting this opaque in 2 coats if you worked a little bit thicker and a little bit more careful, but I am showing you what 3 coats looks like today. Formula is the same though, not too thick or too thin, very smooth, easy to work with, no running or pooling or staining. So this one is also going to dry down to that satiny finish that everything else has dried to in this collection. If you don't like that, you will want a glossy top coat to finish this off, or a matte top coat to bring it entirely the other way. So here is our 3rd coat. This does cover completely in 3 coats for me. Really don't have much else to say. A very beautiful and bright, but not obnoxiously bright, yellow. So there is 3 coats. Up next we have Lime Alright, and this is described as a pale green cream with a brightness that makes it work on any skin tone. I love that. Here is our first coat of Lime Alright. So once again, this covers really well here on this first coat. A little bit streaky, so I am going to go in for a second coat. Formula is much the same though, very smooth, easy to apply, not too thick, not too thin, no running, pooling, staining. So here is our second coat. This does cover completely in 2 coats for me. This one is also going to dry down to that dull satiny finish. If you don't want that finish, you will want a glossy or matte top coat to finish this one off. Again, nothing is gonna dry textured or anything like that or be difficult to remove. So there is 2 coats. So up next we have Harbor Crush, and this is described as a soft blue cream. Here is our first coat of Harbor Crush. This one covers really, really well here in this first coat. Almost completely opaque, not quite there. I feel like after a couple uses though, this could definitely be a 1-coater. Formula again is fantastic to use, not too thick, not too thin, no running, pooling, staining. This one also, you know what, I forgot what I was gonna say. Here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats. You know what I was gonna say is I don't know why my skin always looks so red when I swatch blues like this. That's all. This one is gonna dry down to that satiny finish. If you don't like that, you will want a matte top coat for this as well. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Board Shorts, and this is described as a faded orchid purple that leans pink. Here is our first coat of Board Shorts. So this one also covers really well here on this first coat, not entirely opaque. I'm gonna go in for that second coat. Formula on this is once again smooth, easy to work with, not too thick or too thin. I guess I could have really just recorded this saying once and played it back, you know, 5 times. So here is our second coat, and this does cover completely in 2 coats. Once again, this is going to dry down pretty dull, so you will want a glossy top coat to finish this off if you don't like that. And once again, this is simply a cream, so nothing in here is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove. So there's 2 coats. So up next we have Party Like a Guac Star, and this is a clear base full of lime, soft pink, and gold flakies. So I'm layering Party Like a Guac Star over Harbor Crush. This has a really good formula. It's very easy to get these flakes to spread out nice and evenly across the nail, and you do get a good amount out without having to do any fishing, swirling, or holding the bottle upside down. Nothing in here is going to dry textured or be difficult to remove either. So there is 1 coat. Up next we have Off Tropic, and this is another clear base that's full of rainbow multichrome flakies. So here's 1 coat of Off Tropic over a Guava Nice Day, and this has much the same formula as the previous polish. Good amount of flakies out, they spread out nice and evenly, nothing special required to get them out of the bottle. And if you really wanted this built up on your nail like it looks in the bottle, you can definitely sponge a few coats of these on. So there is 1 coat. And lastly for today we have Nauti Girl, and this is described as a clear base with a multichrome flake that shifts from a fuchsia to a leaf green with shades of orange and gold. And here's 1 coat of Nauti Girl over Board Shorts. Again, very good formula, not too thick, not too thin, no running, pooling, anything like that. Nice distribution of flakies, no fishing to get them out of the bottle, a very nice, easy to work with topper. It's not going to dry textured, and it's not going to be difficult to remove. So there is 1 coat. So my favorite of this collection is Guava Nice Day. This is so bright, so beautiful. I've used this already. I've had this for a while. So I've used this already in 2 full manicures. I've water marbled with this. I've put this on my toes. This is really, really beautiful. Definitely a standout in the collection for me. So Guava Nice Day is my favorite. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this collection. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.